Alright, everybody, we're doing FIA'S Questline today. I can hear my dog crunching a milk bone in the back, so ignore that. This quest is like one of the main ones in Elden Ring. I just finished it for the first time on this mage alt. I totally missed it on my first character. So it unlocks the Lichdragon Fortissax fight, which is super worthwhile. You get a remembrance from that you can turn in for items. And then it also tells the whole story of FIA here, the lady who grabs your face and places it between her breasts. So I'm sure you've done that before, where you've gotten the debuff from her by walking into this room beyond the blacksmith. So the blacksmith room, here we are in FIA'S room, right? She usually lays here and she asks to hold you. When she does, she gives you this debuff, but she also, which is that red square with the down arrow near my health bars, and she also gives you Baldashin's Blessing, which temporarily boosts your poise, but it removes the debuff. So this item will remove the debuff, and she'll give you as many of these as you want. So that's the start. That's the normal amount of information you have about her when we first get into the game. But eventually, if you keep visiting her after you get to Altus Plateau, then she will give you a weathered dagger. So it's like at the time you're at Altus Plateau, I'm not sure what triggers it exactly, which boss or whatever, but right after I got to Altus Plateau, I visited her, just visit her every time you come back to Roundtable. After Altus Plateau-ish, she'll give you a weathered dagger. So go do the, rest in her breasts every time you come back here, and eventually you're going to get a weathered dagger. What we're going to do with that weathered dagger is give it to D at the Roundtable Hold, which will be the guy in red that is usually sitting right here. I'm sure you guys have him, but if you don't, the way to get him here is by finding him over here, by this ping actually, in Summon Water Village. He's right there near the rock on this ping. You can kill the Tibia Mariner for the death route there, that whole thing, whatever, do that because it's the easiest boss in the game anyway, but you'll get death route, but you'll also get D and talk to him here, and he will return to Roundtable Hold with you, okay? So, we're back at Roundtable Hold. We've got the weathered dagger because we advanced far enough in the story to get Fia to give it to us. D is sitting right here. So then we're going to walk up to D, who would be right here, and talk to him. We're going to give him the weathered dagger. He is not the rightful owner, but he is going to know what to do with it. So after you give him the dagger here, basically we're going to reload the map. So just reload back into Roundtable Hold. You can just click your map and reload it, right? Then you're going to run over here and beyond the blacksmith and into the room on the left, okay? So something will have happened when you get in here. So run down in there, and there will be a whole speech you can go through, but then you can also loot a bunch of items and a bell bearing. So do that, get that done, and then we'll advance to the next portion of the quest. So the next portion of the quest is actually getting the Curse Mark of Death item from this Divine Tower of Liurnia. This happens during Ranni's quest. So if you've yet to complete Ranni's quest, visit my video how to complete Ranni's quest and get to at least this point in it to complete Fia's. So you'll need to get to the Carrion Study Hall, use the Carrion inverted statue that Ranni gives you, advance to the Divine Tower, climb it, and get the Curse Mark of Death. That's the only part you'll need to complete of Ranni's quest if to finish Fia's, but you can totally finish Ranni's quest if you'd like, and it won't mess up Fia's quest. So go back, finish that, get to at least here, and then during Ranni's quest, you'll enter Nokron, the Eternal City, by going underground here, and you'll unlock these bonfires. If you've yet to do that, continue in the Ranni's quest video, and you'll eventually have this Ancestral Woods bonfire. So go to here, and we will start our next part here. Alright, so here we are at the Ancestral Woods bonfire that we found during Ranni's quest. Where we're looking to go is over here toward the Valiant Gargoyles, duel fight. Two gargoyles fight. Excuse my burp. I'm going to take you from this bonfire just because it's kind of tricky to find the next portion of Nokron to get to that Twin Gargoyles fight. So we're just going to follow my path here. Sorry, my game's lagging out. Oops. Okay, there we go. So move to the left of this tree and up this hill. Into a little bit of jellyfish territory here. We got some JAFs. We're going to pass right by them. We're going to jump to the left down here. Whoa. And we've got the next hunk of Nokron ready for us. So, If you've yet to get this bonfire, you can grab that baby. We're going to blow right past it. And we're going to move into the city itself. So you can explore this portion of the city if you've yet to come here. But I'm going to just run us right through to the boss we need. So we're going to pass through this direction. When we get to where we're going, there will be a guy. I believe it's Dee's brother. Dee is the guy in red who we had at Roundtable Hold. I believe this is Dee's brother we're approaching. He is going to ask us for an armor set that we have. We have the armor set already at this point in the quest. We can provide it to him if we like. He's going to be sitting somewhere along this little balcony, like right here or something. You can give him the armor set, or you cannot give him the armor set. I know what happens if you give him the armor set. Something crazy happens at the end of the quest. You can do so. I think he's probably sitting right there where the centipede was. But if not, I'm not sure what happens. So if you don't give him the armor, you can try that and try to finish the rest of the quest. But I gave him the armor, and he shows back up toward the end. So if you'd like to give him the armor before this fight, you can. You give it to him after the fight, whatever. But if you want to give him the armor, there he is. We're going to advance up this staircase and fight the twin gargoyles here. Win this fight. And then all the way at the end, there is a coffin. You just rest in the coffin just like we did during Ranni's quest to get to Estelle. You rest in the coffin. You can see it up there on the right, sort of. And it will take us to the Deeproot depths, which is our next area. This bond will appear after you've defeated the gargoyles, and then you can rest in this coffin over here. And we will move to the next place. I'll meet you guys there. Alright, so here we are in Deeproot depths. That's where our coffin left us. We've got a bond here to grab if you like. You can take a rest, and then we're going to advance. So this is a totally new area for us. So you can explore the whole thing and get all the items you like. Please excuse my burping. I'm burping a lot because I drank too much coffee. But we're just going to run all the way through to the boss. So you can follow my path to get there. So the next boss is here in the Deeproot depths. And then there's one more here in the Deeproot depths. And that is the end of the quest. So we only have got 2 more interactions to complete. But they're not very difficult if you are deep in the game. So you can just follow me here. Bing, bing, bing. Over here to the left, you've got the Crone Reader lady on the cliff edge there. You see her? So you can go get some lore for yourself if you like. Then we're going to toss through this little passage. Here we are in the next little area. We've got some rooftops and some roots. We are going to climb the roots to get onto the rooftops and get to where we're looking to go. I think there's a bond down here, actually. You can grab really quickly before you go up if you want to, but I don't feel like it. I think it's somewhere over there. Like, over there? Yeah, right there. See it? Grab that bond if you want. Then we're going to move this way. Bing, bing, bing. You should grab the bond because you might fall off the trees and kill yourself here. So just grab that bond. Run up these trees. Tons of items in the... on the roofs of these buildings, all that shit. Look around for items. You can go through to the right and drop into a bear cave if you feel like it. But we're not going that way. We're going to go up here. It's got a somber 7 or some shit in there. I forget what it was. Okay. Now we drop down onto this platform for our bonfire. Grab this bonfire. You are going to need it because we are going to fight FIA'S champions here. This boss fight is mad easy. It's not hard at all. So just kill FIA'S champions. I don't know. I might have been over-leveled. Basically, you go in this room and kill FIA'S champions. After they die, well, you have to talk to FIA first. So go in there all the way to the wall and talk to FIA if she's there. If she's not, maybe they just spawn. Who fucking knows? Kill FIA'S champions, right? After FIA'S champions are dead, you're going to talk to FIA again. She's going to ask you to... go in her boobs. You're going to go in and you're going to talk to her a few times while you're in there. She's going to ask you for the curse mark of death eventually. So keep talking to her until she asks for that. Give her the curse mark of death and then keep talking to her a little bit more. it won't ask you to go into the deathbed dream yet, but that's what you want. You want to enter the deathbed dream. You have to just reset to get her to say that. After you've rested in her boobs and done your whole part there, then I teleported out to the Across the Roots bonfire. I kept trying to reset it at this one and it wasn't working. So just teleport out to the Across the Roots, or teleport out entirely and then come back to Across the Roots. But come to Across the Roots with the reset and then go back in the room all the way to Fia. She'll be there chilling, but she's going to be kind of like weird and laying there this time. So you talk to her while she's doing that, and you can enter the deathbed's dream. So she'll be sleeping. You can enter her dream, and that is where the Lichdragon Fortissax fight will start. So that's a hidden boss fight that you've just triggered by doing this quest. Kill that boss. You will receive the remembrance, so you'll have some cool items to go check out when you go back to Roundtable Hold. But you will also have completed the quest, essentially. So after you kill Lichdragon Fortissax, then you can talk to Fia again. She's going to look like she's sleeping, but you can get her Mending Rune from her body. So you will now have the Mending Rune of the Death Prince. That is the end. That's the item you need. That's the end of the quest item that you'll want for the new ending. So that will unlock your new ending. So now you have that item. You can use that after you've beaten the final boss of the game to get the FIA'S quest ending. So I have no clue what happens there. I've yet to get there, but you can use that there. If you gave the armor to Dee's brother outside of the Twin Gargoyle room, there's one more thing that happens. So if you reset the area again, come back to this Across the Roots bonfire and walk back in that room again another time, then you will see... you will have some items to loot and some things to check out there, and that is the end of the whole quest. So you now have a new ending, you've got some new gear, you've got some new items, and you've got some new items to check out at the Roundtable Hold for that remembrance. So thank you so much for watching. Please watch my other videos and subscribe to this channel because it helps me a ton and nobody is subscribed. Thank you guys so much, and I will talk to you really soon. Peace.